walking and working surfaces. In this course, we will discuss general requirements, ladders, step bolts and manhole steps, stairways, and dock boards. Surface conditions. In all places of employment, passageways, storerooms, service rooms, and any walking working surface shall be kept in a clean, orderly, and sanitary condition. Areas are to be kept free of hazards such as sharp or protruding objects, loose boards, corrosion, leaks, spills, snow, and ice. Would this be considered a clean, orderly, and sanitary condition? Surfaces shall be inspected regularly and as necessary and maintained in a safe condition. Ladders are only to be used for the purpose for which they were designed. Ladders are to be inspected before each shift and more frequently as necessary to identify any visible defects that could cause employee injury. Any ladder with structural or any other type of defect is immediately to be tagged dangerous, do not use, and removed from service until repaired or replaced. Employees are to face the ladder when climbing up or down, and to use at least one hand to grasp the ladder when climbing up or down. Employees are not to carry objects or loads that could cause them to lose balance and fall when climbing up or down. Portable ladders are not to be overloaded. On the side of most ladders, you'll see a weight limit. That maximum weight limit is to include the employee, any tools and equipment that they may be carrying. Use only on stable and level surfaces unless secured or stabilized to prevent accidental displacement. No ladder is to be moved, shifted, or extended while an employee is on it. Ladders are not to be placed in locations such as passageways, doorways, or driveways where they can be hit or displaced by any other activities. The top step of a step ladder is not to be used. Also, when step ladders are used on slippery surfaces, they need to be secured. The top of a step ladder is to be placed so that both side rails are supported. Step ladders should extend at least 3 feet above the surface which you'll be stepping onto, such as shown in this example below. Do not tie or fasten step ladders together to provide added length unless they are specifically designed for such use, as shown in the picture at right. Also, never place step ladders on boxes, barrels, or any other unstable base to obtain additional height. Fixed ladders should be capable of supporting their maximum intended load. Also, the side rails or step through of these ladders should extend at least 42 inches above the top surface, which is to be served by the ladder. Mobile ladder stands and platforms shall be capable of supporting at least 4 times the intended load. They typically look like what you see at the bottom here with wheels or casters. They must be designed with a system to impede horizontal movement when an employee is on the stand or platform so it does not move. Much like all other ladders, step bolts and manhole steps shall be capable of supporting the maximum intended load and are to be inspected at the start of each work shift. For stairwells, vertical clearance above any stair tread to any overhead obstruction is at least 6 feet 8 inches as measured from the leading edge of the tread, such as seen at right. Fixed stairs shall be installed at angles from the horizontal between 30 degrees and 50 degrees as shown at right. Warehouse dock boards shall be capable of supporting the maximum intended load and they must be designed, constructed, and maintained to prevent transfer vehicles or forklifts from running off the dockboard edge. Portable dockboards must be secured by anchoring in place or using equipment or devices that prevent them from moving out of a safe position. Employers are to provide protection for each employee exposed to falls as well as falling objects from above. Fall protection is needed for anything over 4 feet, and fall object protection is needed for anything overhead. How many different things can be found wrong in this picture? Employees must be protected from falling through any hole, such as skylights, that are 4 feet or more above a lower level. This can be accomplished through covers, guardrail systems, or travel restraint systems. When an employee is exposed to falling objects, the employer must ensure that each employee wears head protection. To prevent injury below, employees are to utilize toe boards, screens, guardrail systems, or some type of barricade to protect those below. Handrails and stair rails are to be smooth surface to protect employees from injuries such as punctures or lacerations, and to prevent catching or snagging of clothing. No opening in a stair rail should exceed 19 inches at its least dimension. Handholds also have to have a shape and dimension necessary so that employees can grasp the handrail firmly.